Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE.Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. We back giving out Sagittarius's reading for the week. Definitely going to do water next. Then I'm going to drop a halfway mark with Divine Masculine's situation and twin flames of separation, and then I'm going to finish the rest of astrology. So it's going to be an informative day. You can also read a lot of messages. I'm just going to shuffle the crap out these and give it the reading. So Sag feminine up top, Sag masculine at the bottom. Overall energy, bottom line energy, and let's begin. So, overall energy, we have Seven of Wands. This is internal conflict. Clarifying this is the King of Cups, which is the spirit of discernment, tough love, 1950s, 1960s dad. So, it's something that never been really sitting well in your heart when it comes to a particular someone or something. And as much disdain you have for this person, as much disgust you might have for the situation at hand, you know, you're going to have to not trip over it. Something that's bigger than you, something you can't really fight anymore. Final smoke is the Three of Pentacles. This is building a sturdy bridge, a solid bridge. It's like you don't want to move forward with somebody because of how the fuck you feeling. And that's petty. Cannot be in your feelings when it comes to building a bridge with a person you got to build a bridge with. This is you. It's another person. Y'all come together. It's just like, this is you and your son, and he's married. So now it's like you, her, and him. It ain't just you and your son anymore. He has a person that's, if not just important now, because they have children and shit like that. You know what I mean? You never like your son's wife. And, you know, it's like we passed that. He's married to her. Y'all gonna have to build a sturdy bridge. Y'all two gonna have to come together on one accord for the sake of him. Not like he's the king and y'all better do what he say. Fuck no. It's just being the queen mother. It's best for you to set that standard. It should be the energy of your best friend who you fucking love and adore. So stop fucking with them because in your head they did some foul ass shit. But in reality they didn't. It's just you sticking to your guns as far as what you feeling. It ain't what you think, it's what you know. Okay? This beef is what you think. You really don't know. You know what I mean? The accuracy that you have as far as the reasoning you have and not fucking with this person when you love fucking with them, it's kind of weird. It kind of speaks volumes, you know, the fact that you will even go to this extreme to not deal with a person you like dealing with. That's extreme. You love this person, but you don't deal with this person. For what? What agendas are you protecting? And what do you really want? What do you really want out here? That's overall energy. It's like you really internally conflicted with somebody. And when it comes to that energy, you need to just bring it on home. Four of Wands. This is being harmonized with a person. Finally being on one accord with a person. This is home base. It's like you're home free. Home, there's no need to be pussyfooting around at home. It's home. You know, there's no type of iffy energy in the home aspect. And if you kind of iffy in your own home or iffy around your own peoples, then that might be a problem. Something you might want to kind of analyze, but all in all, you got to take care of home in a way to where you can't spin off on home. You know, when it's time to ride, pick a side. You think about Sagittarius, man, like y'all free yourselves to be in a position to move to another situation. Like I said, y'all reach levels and dominate them so easy to where it's hard for you to find the next move. You hate figuring out the next move. You love making the next move. You love accomplishing the next move. You love that transition. You just hate the starting gate. Damn, I need some help. I gotta go back to the drawing boards. I gotta go back to this. I gotta go back to that. I gotta go back to this people I just talked to last week when I was just doing this, but on something else. But I'm tired of talking to the same people. Like, you ain't tired of talking to the same people. You just tired of, like I said, you always doing something. You're always starting something and manifesting it. So, like I said, it's like going back for samples at Walmart or Sam's Club or Mariano's or some shit. They're free. They're not gonna get mad. You coming back for samples, but it's like you can coming back here a lot. Of course, they're gonna bust your chain about it. Like, man, I seen you 3 times. You must be hungry. You get mad. Like, nah, don't get mad. Like, I was sent you here 3 times. You must be hungry, or you went here doing something on business. You doing something. You know what I mean? So you gotta take care of home. And how you take care of home? By being steadfast with the home. You don't want to switch up the home environment too much. Like my mom, she was sad. She moved all 3 of her kids around. Single mom. They lived in like 12 different cities. No, 10 different cities, went to 12 different schools. By the time I graduated high school. So, it's very unorthodox moving from place to place to place. From coast to coast. Around the countries and shit. It helped with the exposure. It exposed me to a lot. And she had 3 Leos, so we was about it and ride for anything anyway. You know, some kids can handle that type of exposure, some kids can't. But in most cases, just make sure you kind of stay. Because it's more regular kids than super kids out here. Facts. Get into this reading, Sag. Sag woman, you need to be very in particular the person you got in your space. This is the person next to you. You're cohabitating with. You're staying with. Why? They're karmic at the end of the day. When it comes to relationships, Sagittarius, it's just you and the person that you living with or staying with or the relationship with or married to or dealing with. It's like y'all 2 peas in the fucking pod right here. Whoever this is, they're karmic. Let me break it down. There's 3 people in the world. You got karmics. They're regular people. They're not divine. They don't have any divine purpose. They're not really in tune with God. They're like people that's inside the Matrix who ain't woke. They're like zombies in a zombie apocalypse. Then you got the middle ground, as I like to say. These are like people in your soul groups, you know, good spirits, ancestral spirits, people who are like in between the levels. Highest up is a divine. These are people like us. These are people that's awoke out of the Matrix. If the Matrix was a real movie, everybody that's in the Matrix who got their own ship and all that shit, they're like us. We're free. We're not in the Matrix. We're not low-level people. We're not karmics. But still got people in between. Agents in the Matrix, programmers, oracles. You know what I mean? That's middle ground. Highest up are other divines. Person's just like you. You only need to be fucking with people on your level or above. Anything below you, they're just gonna bring you down. They're stagnant. They're like zombies. Play with a zombie too long, and the zombie's gonna fucking bite you. And like I said, it's a zombie at the end of the day, so be watching out for zombies. You don't have time to be bit. You get bit, you're gonna become a zombie. Might not happen instantaneously, but be careful fucking with karmics. They are karmic at the end of the day. Like a snake. You can nurse a snake, but eventually a snake gonna bite you. It's a snake. What they do. Can't trust a snake. Even if you help them. Whoever this person is you got close to you, they're karmic at the end of the day. So as long as you know that, you shouldn't be tripping over anything that transpires. If a person has no purpose, they're a waste of space. They're like a rock, a ball and chain that you're gonna have to basically drag along. You're on a high level. If people are below you, beneath you, you're basically coming down to their level. You're coming down to their frequency. This is a low ass level, low frequency. You could be beaming up here, reaching so many people. You put your frequency down here, you're gonna reach half the people you will reach if you was vibrating on top frequency. Motherfuckers need to come to your level. Niggas need to do the opposite of catch up. I mean, niggas need to do the opposite of mustard and catch up when it comes with you. You can't keep coming down to people's level, because it's only gonna fuck your integrity up. If somebody close to you who ain't real, and you know it, and you deal with them. I told you, Sagittarius, y'all love keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer type motherfuckers. Like y'all marry y'all enemy. Just to be one step ahead of them at all times. You playing fire here, okay? You married this person. You chose to move this person in your house. You chose to deal with this person on this close level. I ain't saying keep your eye on them at all times. I'm just saying, you know who you're dealing with, so don't be surprised if some shit crack off because of that. Moving on. I hear you already. I'm hungry as hell. I'm so sorry. Sag masculine. It's an 8-dog hold up weight card. It's a delay. You've been delayed. You know, it's like waking up in the morning, you kicking your feet to the center of your bed, and you trying to figure out what the fuck you finna do today. I mean, you know what you're gonna do today because you got plans. You ain't up for no reason. But it's like when you really sit in bed, like, damn, it's really time to get the fuck up and get it. Sitting in this energy, let's start to focus more and more on purpose. Told you, it's more than life than just living. Working for somebody's job and then dying. Like, Two of Wands, everybody does that. This is survival. This is doing something outside of your job, outside of your relationship, outside of whatever the hell it is you do to make ends meet, to bless other people. You have a purpose doing that. Five of Swords is also the focus card. But you focusing on your purpose. Starting to understand that by not having purpose, you just been existing in life. Like I say, you can be aware all day. You can have the secrets of the world. You can be very knowledgeable of shit like that. But the thing is, if you're not doing nothing with that awareness, if you're not really taking that awareness and doing something with it, then like I say, you're really just being stagnated. Oh, that's not the way to go. Whatever your purpose involves, just know it's going to involve some actions. Just know you ain't really going to have the time, energy, and resources to do it. I mean, it's going to get done while you're doing it. You ain't really got the time, energy, and resources to do it, but you're still going to do it. Sag Feminine. You got the Seven of Swords here. This is the Decepticon card. Secrets being revealed. Somebody taking a mask off in front of you. You finally seeing a person for who they really is. And I take this as the person that's, once again, close to you. Whoever this person is, you're really going to see who you're dealing with. So you chose to keep your enemy closer than your friends by like kind of marrying your enemy or dating your enemy or fucking with your enemy in a kind of manipulative way. And it's karma to that. It's like you're really going to get revealed something about this person that was next to you the whole time. So, Four of Swords, this is being too in your head. This is rest and relaxation. This is chilling a little bit too hard. Like, the main shit that's going to throw you off about this secret here was just how relaxed you were in the midst of everything. It's going to fuck you up how much you trusted this person. How much this person knows about you. How much this person knew about you. You think they don't know what the fuck you doing. They know. They know. So you can't underestimate people. It ain't what you think, it's what you know. Whoever knows more is going to be the victor here. It ain't whoever thinks the most. This is like you've been chilling a little too hard to where you kind of too laxed about what you think people know, what you think people don't know. You know, this is like you going around thinking people really don't know the skeletons that you got, or you know, it's like you not doing dirt, but it's like you think you 3 steps ahead of this person who you keep close, right? But it's like they playing you. It's like you kind of the Decepticon, but they kind of a better Decepticon than you. They just played their role. You don't know how big of a Decepticon they are. You don't know how much like-minded they are to you. Like, you think you got the upper hand. No. Somebody got the upper hand on you. As far as Sagittarius masculine, you in regards to a feminine energy, you pass the point of no return when it comes to a particular chick or feminine energy, like your mom or auntie or sister or some shit like that. Clarifying that as the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is a self-imposed prison. You know, it says you hurt because you finally passed the point of no return. 2 of Swords, that's pussyfooting around. That's what you had in the bottom line energy. Going back and forth. Especially when it comes matters of the heart or matters of home. You know, really see what mental prison you was just in. what mental trap you had yourself in. And it hurt. 8 of Swords plus 3 of Swords. What's that? The Knight of Swords. That's making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Or the Fear card. You passed the point of no return. This is the place you were scared to get to. In regards to this feminine right here. You know what I mean? This is like I said, you hurt yourself thinking that this chick was on one accord with you. In reality, she is a way lower ass mind frame. A way lower ass energy than you. You know? You hurt. Thought she was different. But she's not. Or you thought things would be different. But it ain't. It's reality. It's all mental. It's all mental. As far as the masculine energy, feminine, Sag, we got a God smack here. Karma. Divine intervention. There's going to be some God smacks and some divine interventions when it comes to someone's karma. Let's put some more smoke on that. Knight of Swords. That's the Fear card. Making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. There's also doubt. God smack, King of Swords. You're going to get smacked basically for the 9 of Swords you was on. 9 of Swords is making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Juvenile behavior. And knowing better. So I'm saying, like, the way you keep people close, or this person that was right here close, like I said, this is like the energy of this womanizing bastard, who you know is a womanizing bastard, but you know he kind of got something for you to get out in the long run. And it's like, you're really going to teach this bastard a lesson by basically marrying him and basically taking all this shit when he gets on, you know, some behavior that fuck around and get him divorced with you. And it's like, this is all swords, all mental. It's like you had this plan from the gate, which is a kind of juvenile energy. Because, like I say, this you can't have that type of mind state with a person you truly love or a person you really build a relationship on a good way. You know, it's karma behind that. You chose to make decisions on your behalf to kind of get things to gain in your favor. You know what I mean? It's karma to that. Yeah, it happened in the past. Yeah, it happened a long time ago. That don't mean shit. It's karma to all that. So just know, like, you're going to get some karma, just a little bit of karma from the things that you kind of done. Not in the past, but just kind of recently. You know, you cannot have false motives or other interior motives and think you're not going to get, you know, you're not going to get smacked for that. You are. Sag male, you in regards to yourself, you got to go with the flow here. This is you going with the current and not against the current. You're going with the grain and not against it. You're going with traffic and not fucking it up. Clarifying that, we got the 5 of Pentacles, the dark night of the sun. This is going without someone, going without something. This is a fucking disaster or a cataclysm or some shit. This is you curving around it. This is you dodging a bullet. Luck. Like I said, luck is always in your side, Sagittarius. You know, and y'all have a way to bank off luck. Y'all can calculate luck. Y'all can use luck to y'all advantage. Something that all Zodiac really can't do. Besides y'all. You know how to go with the flow. It's like you're going to end up dodging a bullet when it comes to some personal shit that you did. But all this shit is going to come, this luck, this you dodging a bullet is going to come from the point. It's going to come from the fact that you moved past the point of no return. Not in the mental state that you were in prior to being in that self-imposed prison you was in before you went past the point of no return. With this particular feminine. Now you, in regards to yourself, you went from this past point of no return, this 3 of Swords, this 5 of Swords you was in coming to the situation, to this 6 of Swords right here. Eventually getting past the point of no return. The 6 of Swords is you coming together. It's you and a particular person coming together. Rolling with the homies. Who is the homie? It's the person you want to roll with. It's the person you like rolling with on a personal level, not a person you like dealing with for business because it's more investing to deal with this person. No, this is dealing with somebody you genuinely love and genuinely want to deal with. You know what I mean? And shit clicking. That person. Future road. You have a big ass manifestation. Something big is gonna manifest. Feminine Sag. And what is it? It's good, bad, or ugly. What's popping? Eight of Pentacles. It's gonna be a good addition. A addition to your harvest. Eight of Pentacles is your harvest. Told you, the shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on. This is how you pay your bills, how you make ends meet. It's your car, it's your bed, it's your possessions, the shit that you have. It's shit that you manifest in your life. And you're going to manifest something big to add to your life. Whatever this shit is going to be an addition to your life. Now, what kind of addition is this? Knight of Cups. I ain't got no jacks in here. I mean, no jokers in here. I'm going to have to pull some jokers up. It was good not having a devil around, but I got to bring them out because I instituted them in my book, so that's crazy. I'll just do it like this for astrology, but I do got to get my jokers back. I'll bring those in for the readings. Anyway, Knight of Cups. This is putting your whole heart into something. It's also the Romeo card. So, whatever this new addition, Ace of Pentacles, is to the harvest that you have already, it's like this is going to be your most cherished addition. This is going to be the thing you wanted the most. I told you. You doing what God put you on earth to do, which is your purpose, that's your cake. Anything that happens in your life outside of your cake is icing. Whatever this addition is, it's going to be the icing on your cake. The last piece of your puzzle. The final card in solitaire. you know? And warning. It's 3 red cards as a warning. Warning. It's like more money, more problems. That's the warning. More money, more problems. Okay? Just because you get the bliss on earth don't mean it's not going to be no issues about it. Somebody going to have something to say about your happiness. Somebody going to have something to feel about the good shit that's happening with you. Fuck it. You know what I mean? That's their issue. Let them deal with it. Just more money, more problems. Make sure you at least acknowledge that with every good addition, you're going to have, like I say, some karma for it. It ain't your fault. That's just the way of the world. Sagittarius male, you go into the future, you holding on too tight to some shit that you're going to have to let go. What is that? 4 of Pentacles about. 9 of Pentacles. Up in the card too. Knight of Pentacles. All Pentacles. You holding on too tight, masculine, of what you can control. Who gives a fuck about the shit you got your hand in? Let go. There's some shit that needs your assistance. There's some people that need your time, energy, and resources right now. Like real shit. There's some people who really fucking love you and adore you, who really need to get to the next level with you. You are really in a position to bless somebody by being in attendance in their life. This is really you being in the right place for you to get blessed by having somebody that you need in your life in attendance. 9 of Pentacles. This is grooming. You teaching somebody or being taught by somebody. You being groomed by somebody who truly adores you, and you doing the same shit vice versa. You gotta let go and let God. You gotta end things to begin things. You hold on too tight to what you control and not really embracing the inevitable, which is all abundance. It's that situation where if you hit rock bottom, ain't nowhere to go but up. You gotta embrace it. Shouldn't took rock bottom for you to embrace everything. You always been in a position to be great. You always been in a position to do better. You always been in a position to evolve. Make sure you take advantage. You hold on to anything ain't good because you're gonna have to let go of it anyway. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned.